Hi everyone! Welcome back to Tarot Thursdays with Refinery29. My name is Alicia of AskAlicia Tarot at AskAlicia.tarot on Instagram. I'm so grateful to be here today for another round of live tarot readings. Just a few things about me and Refinery29. So I am a tarot card reader. I do online personal readings and also entertainment for in-person events. Once again, you can follow me on Instagram at AskAlicia.tarot, YouTube, or also on TikTok. And Refinery29 is the global media outlet for making sure that everyone who's underrepresented or voices that don't usually get to be seen and heard are heard. So they definitely support women and anyone else from all sorts of communities as well. So definitely follow Refinery29 on all platforms at Refinery29. All right, just some housekeeping rules. We're going to go into Astro transits, then we're going to go into a general collective reading, and then you'll be able to join the queue to get a semi-personal reading is what I'm going to call it. Basically, you get to ask a question, but I'm always conscious about, people who are watching the replay or other people who may not get a chance to ask a question. And so I tend to turn your question into a more broader theme that can apply to anyone who's watching, whether that's live or in the replay. So you get to kind of like shape the conversation. And then finally, towards the end of the live, everyone who's on the live will be able to participate in the rapid fire questions. So that's yes or no. It has to be a yes or no question. And I'll do a quick poll to get you that quick yes or no. And that'll close out today's live session. Yay! So if you are new to Twitch, hey Nogichi! If you are new to Twitch, there are a few different, what are they called? Like queues, shout outs that you can do in order to join the queue or find out more information about me, find out more information about tarot. So you can use !Alicia if you want to know more about me. Oh, you're too kind. If you want to know more about Refinery29, you can use !Refinery29. If you want to join the queue, !Q join, and that's Q as in like a line, not the letter, QUE. Okay, spelling bee today. And I'm trying to think of like what else we have. I think those might be all of the different cues that you can use. But I think the most important one that you're going to be using a lot is the Q join. So that's how you can get in line to start asking your questions. Okay? All right. So now we're going to go into Astro transits. Oh, wait, but I forgot before we go into Astro transits. Sorry about that, Noli. Guess what, you guys? Okay, we have a very special thing that happened between the last time I saw you guys. So one of our viewers who goes by the username Ants1, guess what, you guys? Okay, hold on. I might have to detach my mic because I might be pulling things over. Okay. One of our viewers painted this live painting of me. Isn't that crazy? Like, it just looks just like me. Yeah. It's so crazy. It took them months apparently to paint it. And they shipped it to me, and it's an oil painting. How cool is that? Yes! How cool. Yeah, hi, Mulan. Yeah, so cool. Everyone, if you want a commission, definitely hit up Ants1. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, now, that being said, let's go into the Astro transits for April. I was just so happy about that. Like, it's the cutest thing. It was so sweet, so sweet. Awesome. All right, I'm just getting my bearings here. Okay, so we have, hi, honey sweet, hi, Beans. Yes, Beans, like, isn't that so cool to paint? Like, first of all, Like painting me, that's crazy, but it looks just like me. I'm just like, what? Honey sweet beans, and I feel like faux Mulan, right? Faux Mulan. So thank you for joining. Hi, you guys. Thanks for joining the queue. Okay, let's get into the astro transit. So last month, oh my gosh, last month was insane, right? So we had eclipses, we had retrogrades, we had like all sorts of things going on, and I went through that breakdown for March. Now in April, we're doing this whole spring cleaning, right? It's perfectly aligned. So we do have the two retrogrades, Mercury in retrograde and also Venus in retrograde, that are fizzling out, right? So they're going to start what we call stationing direct in just a few days or a week from now. And then we will start to like cleanse that energy and restore the balance. So right now we have Mercury going direct in Pisces on April 7th. So once Mercury, which is the planet of communication, transportation, all of that technology, once that goes direct in Pisces, we will be able to speak more clearly, be more understood, and have less misunderstandings. There will be less issues with technology and travel delays and stuff like that. So that's always super, super exciting. Me, myself, even today, I was dealing with like Wi-Fi and stuff like that, even though I know how to work with the energy. So if you felt a little crazy over the past month, you're not alone, okay? On, I think it's April 12th, April 12th, we have Venus direct in Pisces, which is the planet of love, how you view yourself, beauty, finances. So all of that energy is going to start coming back to normal, where you're going to have much more clarity. You might have to revisit and reassess how much spending you did over the past month. And if you were feeling like not so confident in the mirror, or feeling like your fashion style was feeling a bit lackluster, that's going to start becoming more and more clear. Your financial picture, all of that is going to be more and more clear. And I just want to reiterate, retrogrades aren't necessarily bad. It's just meant for us to rest, reflect, reassess, right? All the re's when it comes to retrograde, okay? April 12th, we have the same day as Venus going direct, we have a full moon in Libra. So every month we have the cycles, unless there's like an eclipse where it's like times 10, you feel the full moon energy. You have full moons, which bring in closure and ending of cycles and release. And then new moons bring fresh energy. So with the full moon in Libra, obviously, if you're a Libra or you have Libra in your chart, you're going to feel it more. But everyone has their turn to experience this energy, right? But Libra energy talks about balance and relationships and harmony. So this lesson or this epiphany or this closing of a cycle around the full moon in Libra this month might carry some of those themes, whether it's relationships or balance. And it doesn't have to be love, just your relationship with people, right? On April 16th, we have Mercury entering Aries. So now we're in full-blown Mercury being direct energy. And instead of being in Pisces, which is more spiritual, intuitive, and free-flowing, and creative energy, poetic, right, energy, now Mercury is entering Aries, which is very feisty, fiery, passionate. So just be careful of thinking before you speak, or being too succinct, or flying off the handle, okay? Because that can happen during Aries, when Mercury's in Aries. But the benefit of Mercury being in Aries is that a lot of people are just cutting to the chase, getting to the point. So that's really good energy. I appreciate it. And then on April 18th, we have Mars entering Leo. So Mars is the planet of war, yes, but also Mars is the planet of drive and ambition, right? And action. And it also rules Aries. So Mars entering another fiery element can be very, very spicy. Leo talks about how we like to be seen and heard and viewed and be in the spotlight, but it also rules creativity. So you will have all the energy to push forward with creative projects, yes, push forward with being seen, being recognized for your talents and gifts, but just make sure that you don't go overboard and like bulldoze people in the process of trying to get to your goals or trying to get to your platform, okay? Oh, Honey Sweet says, marvelous painting. Yes, we might have to do something at the end where I show it again because, come on. Mars and Leo. April 19th, we have Sun entering Taurus. So after, we're in Aries season right now. Happy birthday, Aries. After that fiery, energetic, health conscious Aries energy winds down, we have balance always. So we go into Taurus, which is more calm, getting grounded, planting seeds, right? So we're going to feel more comfortable, more cozy, and within our own skin and also within our own home environment as well as we enter Taurus season on April 19th. And following that same energy, we have April 27th with the new moon in Taurus, which is the same thing. You literally want to plant some new seeds, right? And also in your own life and energetically, you want to plant some seeds that you're ready to sprout and grow. This would be a great time to start a new project or something that you've been thinking about. You can like gently start as opposed to just rushing into it, because you might have had all this pent up energy with Aries season of like, I need to do this, I have to do a million things. And now we can manifest and take action with ease. And I think this is our last transit. We have April 30th, Venus entering Aries. I've spoken about Venus energy. I've spoken about Aries energy. So this is that hot, feisty, passionate placement or transit with Venus entering Aries. So you within yourself might feel extra confident and spicy and sassy. And also love can definitely start to get spicy and heat up as well. So that's awesome. And also with your finances too, you'll have more action as well with your finances. All right. All right. I'm just going to take a sip of water really quickly. Okay. So now I'm going to go into the collective reading. So this month, for this like theme of the reading or of this show, I wanted to tap into that spring energy. You know what I mean? Like that spring cleaning, planting new seeds energy. So I was thinking that maybe we could do the collective reading based off of what are we spring cleaning? What are we doing this month in order to refresh, renew, bring in new energy for the new astrological year, right? So let's see. How is the collective bringing in fresh new energy? And what needs to go? Okay, hold on. I'm having a hard time seeing the chat for some reason. There we go. Okay, so what does the collective need to spring clean? Whatever comes out, whatever comes out, I'm open. We have the Three of Wands, ooh, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Can you guys see that? Okay, cool. And then I think I want to get some messages from the CEO deck as well. Death card, look at that. The Death card with that spring cleaning, right? Cleansing out, ending of cycles. We have hone your skills. And we have be human. I was just thinking about this card earlier, like before the live. That's so crazy. I was thinking about how beautiful it is to be human. So maybe I do need to share that, what I was thinking, what I was channeling beforehand, before the show. Okay. So with the Three of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So the Three of Wands to me talks about like waiting, right? Waiting for our ships to end, to come in, excuse me. And also just unsure about whether we're going to get a return on all of the things that, all the seeds that we planted. I also think that April is the end of delays and waiting. So at the beginning, like the way beginning of the year, we had Mars in retrograde, which meant that all of our action, our ambition and drive was put on hold. It felt like it took forever. It took forever to get anywhere. It took forever to start anything, to make progress with anything. And then we had like a week of a break, and then we went straight into additional retrograde energy with eclipse energy. And so from like January 1st till now, it's been nothing but just delays. And I don't know if anyone else can relate, but yeah, Honey Sweet is saying same, you know? So, so it's the end of that waiting, and finally you can start building and working towards your goals with the Eight of Pentacles here. I see that you're going to have a lot more clarity, a lot more direction when it comes to the Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords is like cutting through chaos, cutting through any sort of confusion. So I love that. So, and also, yes, you're actively spring cleaning, because we have the Death card here. The Death card talks about, it's not supposed to be scary or anything, but it talks about new cycles and rebirth. And you can even see, she has this, like, this is her walking and she's glowing, and this is her past self. Hopefully it's not too like pixelated with my Wi-Fi, okay? But you can see that her past self is kind of like fading away, like the Avengers. And here's her new reborn self here. So I do see that you're having a lot of clarity on what needs to be cleansed, what needs to be released, okay? All right, and then for the CEO deck, the Creative Entrepreneur Oracle, your messages are hone your skills. Even knives need the occasional sharpening. And also be human. So here, I'm going to move this out of the way, because I want to make sure everything can be seen. So we have hone your skills and be human. So be human. Never underestimate the impact of a smile, kind words, or a helping hand. These seemingly small gestures can brighten someone's day. So the first thing that we're actively clearing out as a collective is any hesitation when it comes to getting out of our comfort zone. I'm not picking up on you having imposter syndrome this month. In fact, it might be the opposite. I don't think you might be overly confident. However, you might be so comfortable with already paying your dues in the past and putting in the work, and finally you're like, okay, I think I'm confident in what I do and what I know now. I feel like I'm good. Well, we always need to grow. That's what spring is about, right? We're sprouting through the ground. We're starting to show our first little seedlings, right? So this month you're being encouraged to actually get out of your comfort zone, freshen up, sharpen up with your skills, study a little bit, pick something in which you can grow and you can learn, so that you stay sharp, so that you stay on top of your game. This is like heavily career focused. I'm not even picking up on like love energy right now. And then be human. Okay. So I always read the cards. The cards are like glasses to me. Like, I don't ever bring my own personal biases, because it's never about me. It's always about the messages that you need to hear. So I make sure that I only read the cards and I don't bring my personal stuff into it and project anything for me. I try to keep like a barrier always, so that it can be authentic and as true to your energy as possible. Okay. But I will share an anecdote or something that I was thinking about earlier. I was thinking earlier about the beauty of being human. I was frustrated like earlier before this show, right? I was frustrated with like Wi-Fi issues, and I was like, oh no, are we gonna have issues during the show? And I was worried, right? And I think a lot of people think, oh, readers, love and light, right? But that doesn't mean that we aren't human and we don't have frustrations, or even though we work with the energy, we still have our own little hiccups as well. And I was thinking about how younger me used to actually really care about like being an overachiever or like perfect or whatever, right? And when I became an adult, the freedom that came with being human, like allowing myself to be human, it's night and day. You don't care about what other people think. You allow yourself to look messy. Oh, you got a hair out of place, you got a pimple, no big deal, right? And there's so much freedom in releasing like what society always tells us to be, right? And just sitting really comfortable in your beautifully, perfectly imperfect, all the flaws and everything, right? There's so much freedom and power in that. And surprisingly enough, the fact that I allow myself to be human allows me to connect even more and be even better at what I do. Because instead of giving such a high level fluff response in my like personal readings, I'm able to think about the messages and see the person across from me or online, like you guys in the chat, what would human you want to hear, right? What does human you need to hear? And it's such a safe space that holds space for everything, even when there's messy situations that land on my desk, right? There's no judgment because it's like, we're all human, we're all learning, we're all growing, right? So hi Venise, hi Miyataku, Okashi Anzu. Yeah, let me know if how you guys feel about that. So again, bringing it back to you, the more and more that you can release anything that's preventing you from just being human, right? Whether that's self-judgment or preventing yourself from feeling the whole gambit of emotions, or even looking at other people and holding them to different standards that aren't really as human, you're releasing that this month, okay? All right. Let's see. Do I want to continue with the collective? Let me see. Let me just pull for love in general. What are we spring cleaning for April? I'll do love, family, and relationships, whatever comes out. What are we spring cleaning? Oh, okay. Got 5 of Pentacles, the Hanged Woman, the 9 of Wands. Mirataku, thank you. Mirataku says, your nails are pretty. Thank you, baby. You know, we try to make sure they're on point. Can't be a tarot reader with janky nails, you know what I mean? Let's see. Thank you so much for the compliment. Okay. I see. Okay. So when it comes to love, self-love, relationships, family relations, friendships, we are spring cleaning. The collective is spring cleaning this feeling of isolation, loneliness, feeling like you need to do it all by yourself. That's what I'm getting, because I have the 9 of Wands here with the 5 of Pentacles. In fact, if you're battling anything, indecisive with anything, or just feeling unsure about anything, but feeling like, well, I got to do it. I got to figure it out. I got to do it by myself. I got to, you have a support system. You do. You can look around and you have a support system. So instead of being closed off, or if someone is acting this way with you, feeling like, oh, I need to keep all my inner life within myself because I don't want to show you what's going on with me or what I'm battling behind the scenes, that is beautifully being cleansed out now. And I didn't even see these other 2 cards. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. So yeah, so if you are in that energy, or if someone else is in that energy, that is being released. So now someone is fully revealing their full cup of love for you, or the emotions, or everything that's going on, whether that's family, love, self-love, right? You're fully feeling and having the emotions pour forward. Some of you could even have like a good, hearty, what's that word? It starts with a C, cathartic cry, okay? And then you're moving into this energy of fresh, yes. I'm getting that, especially that feeling of like fresh new sheets, right? When you like make your bed and you climb in bed and it's all fresh. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I love that. I love that feeling. So your home might be a special place during the month of April as well. Some of you could be going home as well to visit family. I think we have Easter this month, right? So that's pretty much on brand. So yeah, so a lot of like self-care, especially around motherhood. I heard motherhood. Interesting. Your mother, whether, you know, the relations are strained, whether mom is still with us or not, right? There will be themes around your mother or motherhood in April as well. Okay. But I do see home life looking good. I do see distance or feeling loneliness, isolation, that coming to an end, and it's entering more of a community energy. I love this for you guys. So beautiful. I absolutely love this spring cleaning energy for you guys. All right. So, hi V, how are you? Hi. All right. So, we are now going to go into collective readings, you guys. If you want to join, if you want to shape the conversation, you can use !Q join if you would like to enter the collective readings. All right. So are we ready to, oh, sorry, individual readings. So are we ready to go into the individual readings? Yes. Just to, okay, it looks like our first one is for Milan. Great. And before I get to for Milan, I love your name, by the way. I just want to say and remind you guys that sorry. I just want to remind you guys that the individual readings are like semi-individual, right? So you get to shape the conversation, but also I will be making it so that it's more generics and it turns into a collective reading for anyone watching live and also anyone watching the replay. Okay? All right, from Milan, what is your question? Okay. Okay, so we're doing something new today, and I'm kind of like I'm excited, I'm nervous. I don't know how it's gonna be, right? It's a new fresh thing. So we are allowing you guys, and I'm so excited, allowing you guys to like call in. So we might even be able to have like voices. So you can see right there it says on call from Milan. So we're trying something new. Let us know if yay, nay, you like it, love it. So instead of just having like the chat, we get to have more like interactive elements. So this is super cool. All right, so if V365 says I'm giving Barbie coded, you guys, what did you guys all get like a message to like compliment to me today? You guys are gassing me and I love it. Thank you. Okay, so we are testing out the call feature. Let's see. Okay, phone Milan, phone Milan. Hello?
Hello, can
Phone
you hear me?
Milan? Hi! Wait, can everyone hear phone Milan? Yeah?
Hi.
Hi! I'm so excited. Hi! Oh my gosh,
Oh
how
my gosh,
are
this is so
you?
exciting.
It's so cool. Okay, what is your question, babes?
So here is my question. Yes,
Uh-huh.
here's my question. Um, so I just got engaged and my fiance is moving in. Are we going to have a summer of bliss, excitement moving in, or is it going to be a summer of just conflict as we adjust to living together?
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me drink some water for this one because I feel like Mm. All right, Faux Milan. Am I saying it right? Faux Milan or Faux Milan? It's Faux, right? Babes? Babes, can you hear me? Oh, I think I lost you. Oh no. But I heard your question. So hopefully, can you hear me still?
Yes, it is Fa Mulan.
Fa
Yes.
Milan. Okay, there we go. You're back. Okay. I love your name. I love your name. Okay. So Milan asked, okay, like fiance moving in, are we gonna have a summer of bliss or a summer of kissing and makeup? So let's see if you are dealing with having your partner move in this summer or recently, this applies to you. Okay, so tell me. Ooh, Page of Swords. That's interesting. It's interesting energy. Page of Wands. Okay. So pages, aces are like new beginnings, but pages are still like more oh, I love that. Not immature energy. Like when with people, yes, but when we're dealing with like just energy of situations, it's still like new-ish. It's not as new as like a baby, but it's more of like childlike, teenage-like energy, if that makes sense. Sorry, I constantly have to translate like abstract symbols and themes into words, so I apologize if my words sometimes come out like gibberish. Um, so with the Page of Swords, that talks about like looking or like spying energy or like research. Ooh. Okay, and money seems to be a huge theme here, and I don't know why. Here's the ace. I don't know why money keeps coming out, but it seems as though even though Milan, I think you mentioned like your partner is moving, he's moving into your place, right? There still seems to be like a scoping out of like um what's going to be the best bang for your buck. So it feels to me almost like this temporary energy. I don't know if you guys are moving in for now and then you're both going to look for a place to move into that might cost a little bit more, but I don't, that's the energy that I'm getting right now. Like you guys might be moving in together now, but then together you might, look for a new place or scope out a new place, or just scoping out something financially. Maybe it's not a new place, maybe it's some other asset, or, well, you guys are planning the wedding, so maybe it's like that. But there's something about like you together researching what's going to be the best bang for your buck, what's going to be like a good investment. So that's the energy that I'm picking up on. In terms of like the energy between you, I think I want to pull additional cards, but it's almost like letting you know, like, hey, by the way, a lot of your energy is going to be together. Like you guys might not even have time to like fight. You know what I mean? Because you're going to be so consumed with like something with money, like how you're spending your money or what your money is going towards, if that makes sense. I just see you guys like, and honestly, the Ten of Pentacles, it isn't just money. It's talking about like building a foundation. So this actually is a fantastic card of you guys building a solid foundation. I do see if you had asked me the question of like, will he feel out of place in my space or whatever? I don't think so, or at least not for long. You're either going to find like a good agreement or another place where it's equally both your own, or you both will be very fair, or you will be very fair in making sure it feels like home for him as well. Okay. Um, Also, let's see, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, the Fool, and the Queen of Pentacles. I love this new energy. I would say, I'm going to assume that you're more the feminine energy in this relationship. Okay, and so whoever, for those of you who are watching the replay and you're applying this to your situation, whoever is the feminine energy in the relationship, and this can be like same-sex couple, doesn't matter, right? But whoever is more of the passive manifesting one, as opposed to the person who takes more action and makes more decisions. Be careful, even though your intuition is on point and you will be very aligned in terms of, we need to do this, my gut is telling me this. Just be careful in how you relay those messages. Definitely take the lead or try to nudge your partner in that direction, because you're so spot on, you're on point. But just be careful that it's not coming across as like my way or the highway, or I heard mother knows best type of energy. And just like try to communicate like, hey, this is coming from my gut feeling. Like, it's not just like, I want this, I want things my way, but I have a really good like gut feeling that maybe we should, like, I have a really good hunch that like maybe we should go with this venue for the wedding or something, or maybe we should do this. Like, what do you think about that? Any qualms about that? Because I don't know, it just feels right with this one, but I want to make sure we're on the same page. That you see how there's like a difference there. So that would be the best way to make sure that you're both paying attention to your intuition and following those hunches, but also still making sure you're not like bulldozing over your partner, because I do think that would lead to conflict, you know. And then I just want to get pull for the actual energy to make sure I'm answering the full question. So tell me about the energy between them this summer when it comes to them moving in together, because this is a big deal. Congratulations, by the way, on the
Thank
engagement and also the moving in. This is exciting. Okay.
It is very exciting, but
Ooh.
I'm just like,
Ooh.
oh my God.
Okay. Wow. Okay. The devil and the nine of cups is crazy energy, and not in a bad way. It's just like a really cool combination. So the devil is like toxic energy, right? But with the eight of cups here, I have like walking away from toxic energy. The nine of cups is talking about personal individual happiness. So each one of you will be paying attention more to your individual happiness. Now, this can go either way. If you pay too much attention to your individual happiness and don't think about the other person, then yes, it could turn toxic, right? It could turn into arguments. But you know how when they say like when you're whole, like you meet someone else who's whole. Well, I'm sure you know because you're getting married, right? but if you focus on your own individual happiness, which also means speaking up and advocating for yourself when there's something that you really want to like stand your ground on, or not just shying away and letting the other person, like being too passive where you just let the other person do it and then you get resentful because you're like, no, I should have spoken up. I don't see you guys doing that type of energy. So as long as the lines of communication are open between you two of like, this is what brings me joy, or I think we're going to go hang out with my friends and take some personal space, but I'll see you in a bit, babe. You know, I do see great success. Honestly, to answer, like long story short, to answer your question, forever's watching, and also for Mulan, I do see that it's going to be more of a blissful summer. Could even be like a passionate summer too. In the bedroom.
Okay.
But I do see you, the Six of Wands is like winning success. So the Six of Wands, I do see you like being successful when it comes to intentionally having like a really great, blissful, peaceful summer that accommodates both of you during this new transition. Okay.
I love that. Thank
looks
you
fantastic.
so much,
no problem.
Alicia. And you look fabulous
energy.
And beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for calling in. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Congratulations. Bye. Awesome. You guys, what did you think about the call feature? That was so cute. I'm loving this. Hi, Okashi Anzu. Hi. How are you? Famalan, I didn't even see you. Famalan, I didn't even see you in the chat. You said not money. Eggs are not on the shopping list. Wait, I feel like I was missing out on the chat. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. All right. So I think Beans is next. And Beans is going to be in the traditional chat. So awesome. We get a mix of both. Oh, Fomalan, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you so much you were our first caller ever. So like, trophy goes to you. Thank you so much for calling in and participating. That was amazing. Okay, so hi beanies. I can't type. Oh yeah. Okay, you're gonna type out your question in the chat. Okay. So Beans says, my question is, I asked the last time about what my career will look like as an artist this year. However, my question today is, are there any big changes happening soon or this year? As lately I've been feeling down in the dumps, especially want financial improvement and independence. Question is, do I have any guidance or messages? Are there any guidance or messages for me and the collective who feel lost and need some encouragement? Thanks, you look gorgeous today. Okay, you guys. Thank you. Okay, this is like So many compliments. Thank you. I am so, first of all, Beans, thank you so much for coming back. That's a huge honor to me that you trust me, that you're like, hey, I want to learn more. And also, like, kudos to you again, following that theme of like being human and being so willing to be vulnerable in the chat and just share that. I just want to remind you, like, you do have a support system, whether it's us here online or even like around you. So always, always keep that in mind, okay? And I'm so sorry that you're feeling down in the dumps. So let's get this message for you. So it's a two-part, right? So it's for anyone who's feeling a little bit down or needs like a little pick-me-up, like what do the cards have to say for that? And then I'm going to get into the big changes, like the good energy coming in. Hi, pesky Karen. Okay, I feel like every show we have a username that takes the cake, and hi, pesky Karen. Please, please. I don't know why you guys do this to me. Because you know my facial reactions are going to say it all. Hi, pesky Karen. Welcome. Please don't be a pesky Karen in the chat. Thanks. Oh, pesky Karen's lurking. Oh no. Okay, it sounds like I'm being so mean right now and calling someone a Karen, and that's not the case. Pesky Karen says it's okay. The name is supposed to elicit the space. Well, it's doing the job, honey. It's doing the job. All right, back to Beans. Oh my gosh, I'm like hot and embarrassed right now. All right, Beans. Okay, so let's get a pick-me-up for anyone who's feeling down or feeling like they need a pick-me-up. All right, what message do we have? Wow, 4 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Oh, look at that. Okay, so this is good news. This is good news. Okay, so the message that you need to hear today, Beans, and anyone else who's feeling down. Remember how we were talking about earlier in the collective read about being human? And if you missed that part, definitely catch the replay to check it out. Well, the cards are saying with the 4 of Swords, that is a period of rest. So instead of feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm behind, or oh my gosh, my emotions are getting in the way and I'm not at peak capacity, you're being encouraged to take this time to rest, like fully rest, like give yourself permission to rest. You don't have to do anything. You're not being lazy. You can feel all the feels. You can sit in this energy. You're not going to slump even further by resting. You're going to allow your body, your emotions, any trauma that you're carrying to heal, okay? And that includes mentally, your brain. Give your brain permission to rest. If you can, meditate, right? I like to listen to harp music on YouTube. That's been doing wonders for me. But whatever it is for you, going into a garden, anything, museum, listening to music, instead of worrying about, oh my gosh, am I doing enough? Oh my gosh, is as much as possible, just rest, okay? And then I see you taking a period to truly rest, not fake rest, not half rest, truly rest. Okay, Beans, and also everyone who's watching. Oh, Hecate Finding says, dang, I needed to hear that. Yeah, okay. Then I see you easing into hanging out with friends. This is like celebratory energy. So it's okay if you might have to decline a few invitations. Allow yourself to rest. It might be even a full month. It could be 4 days, a full month. I'm seeing 4 weeks, right? So 4 days, 4 weeks, allowing yourself to go into your own little bubble, veg out, watch some movies, whatever you need to do, your favorite TV shows. And then I see you hanging out with friends. Okay, I see you easing out onto the social scene, becoming more of a social butterfly, or maybe even hanging out with 1 friend, 2 friends, right? Then after that period, boom, you take off like a rocket. And I'm talking about boom, like you have this period of rest, you hang out with 1 friend, or you go out, you go out on the town one time, and that jazzes you up so fast. Like you are off off with the races, whatever the phrase is, right? So you have the Chariot energy to the Six of Wands. You're going to feel so energetic, so energized, so top of the world, right? Top of the world, victorious with the Six of Wands. You might even start posting crazy on social media in a good way, like posting like, what is it called? Like blowing up the feed, right? So you will be off. Oh, there's like a little hidden, oh, look at that. Look at that little hidden surprise there. There's like a bonus card. So, being said, I was wondering what was, okay. But I have neglected resting. Okay. Yeah, Beans, definitely rest is important. Rest is productive. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but like we need to rest. I don't know if you've like when you work out, like your body needs to rest and you can grow even bigger muscles or get even toned faster if you allow yourself rest periods, right? So once you rest, you hang out with the friends, boom, you're taking off, you're going full force, full throttle. You're feeling successful, you're creating, you have all the energy in the world, you're personally filling your cup, you're having happiness with the Nine of Cups here. I see you truly being happy. And then this little bonus card that was hiding talks about giving and take energy. You might even receive like a surprise gift, or I'm hearing surprise party, but a little extra surprise that's like a little small token that helps make everything okay. Maybe it's a surprise opportunity, or someone even tips you extra or pays for something that you thought you were doing for free or something like that. There's some energy there where there's like a little extra like sweetness, cherry on the top, you know, that just makes everything worth it. This whole journey that you went through worth it. I love that for you guys. I love that. That's such beautiful energy. Okashi Anzu says, ever since that solar eclipse, I was feeling exhausted. Yeah, this could totally be like a collective energy too. Like it's possible that you're not the only one. In fact, it's definitely possible that you're not the only one feeling that way. Okay, so you're not alone. You're not the only one who's experiencing like, why do I feel off? What's going on? I feel like I'm in a slump. Like we just had a ton of eclipses, retrogrades, all of that. So we're coming out of it with this spring cleaning energy. So to anyone who's feeling down in the dumps or just wanting like a pick me up, I really hope that reading helped you. And just know that you're not alone. Okay. You do have a support system, but also remember to give yourself enough time to truly, truly rest. Okay. Cool. All right. Who is, okay, we got Honey Sweet. Honey Sweet. Okay, Honey Sweet is typing in. Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited you guys are here. Oh, Bean says, thanks, Alicia. That was a great read. Oh, I'm so glad. I wish I could like hug you through the screen. All right. Oh yeah, I can do the heart thing. Okay, let's see. I feel like, yay! I can never do the other heart. Like I always like mess it up, which I don't know. I don't think my hands are my whatever. Okay. Honey Sweet says, I'm just wondering about my future with my fiance. And Okashi Anzu says, everyone's getting married. Oh my gosh. It's wedding season. That's so cute. Okay, so let's talk about fiance. Okay, so if you and your partner are not moving in necessarily, but you guys are newly, freshly engaged, congratulations, lovebirds. Let's pull the energy for you guys. Okay, so let's pull the energy for the fiance. It's the fiance. What do we need to know? Bean says, in this economy, look, love waits for no one, okay? All right, let's see. Future energy between you and your fiance. Let's see what comes out. Hold on. I'm going to shuffle some more because I felt like that came out weird. Future energy between whoever's watching and your fiance. This is for those who are engaged. Okay. Oh, the Six of Wands. Is that the theme today? Like, what is this? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay. And then, cool. Anything else? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Why is it like the same? That's so funny because a lot of these cards, actually 3 of these cards came out during Mulan's reading when she was asking about her fiance moving in. So it's definitely very consistent with the whole, if you have a partner and you guys are engaged, this is the energy you're going through. So I don't know if Mulan's still here, but this reading might also apply to you. And also, if you're just now joining or just now tuning into the replay, definitely go check out the first caller's question because it also spoke about like marriage and engagement energy, fiance energy. Okay. All right. So I think it was Honey Sweet, right? Yeah, Honey Sweet, babe. So the future energy between you and your Beyonce. Okay. You and your fiance. Oh, Mulan, you're here. Okay. It looks like successful energy. This is like winning energy with the Six of Wands. This is very like conquering it all. And I'm also getting energy of like conquering things as a team. So winning together, which is beautiful. I see you guys also making smart decisions. If you guys enter any conflict with the Hermit card here, I see you guys going off your separate ways, like in a corner for a little bit, just to sort through your thoughts and then coming back to figure out how to make things work together. And hopefully I didn't say that the wrong way. I don't see you guys like ending or, you know what I mean? But I mean, rather than trying to fight it out, battle it out when you guys enter conflict, I see that this is a couple who will take time to sort through their thoughts, figure out what's bothering them, and then they come back together. So this is very much like a, let's table this for tomorrow when we're in a better energy or calmer energy type of situation. Also with the Ten of Pentacles here, which came out for Mulan's energy, right? This talks about long-term wealth and stability. So this is you guys, again, building a foundation. Like this same energy is like very consistent, building a long-term foundation. If you want to have kids, I do have 2 cards of kids here. So that's a possibility if you're looking to do that. And yeah, it just looks really, really good to me. Yeah, it looks really, really good. It might be on your actual wedding day. This is a very specific message. On your actual wedding day, it might be, if you're not getting married in the wintertime, and you're just getting married like during a different season, it might be foggy towards the start of the day. So it might be cloudy and then the sun comes out right around your wedding. So you don't have to worry about that. There's something, I don't know why that's such a specific message, but there might be like, it might be cloudy in the morning and you're like, oh no, but it turns out like really beautiful. Like your pictures come out great and everything's successful. So I see like a happy wedding as well too. Oh, Honey Sweet, yay kids. Honey Sweet says, that is beautiful. Okay, I remember that. And then Mulan says, it was a journey to get to engagement and moving in together. Wow, oh, look at you guys sharing stuff, tidbits in the chat. You're so welcome, Honey Sweet. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you. Thank you. Yay. Okay. Hi, everyone. So we're going into a 3-minute break really quickly, just for the ad break. Okay, so we'll see you in a bit. Hi everyone, welcome back to Tarot Thursdays with Refinery29. My name is Alicia of AskAlicia Tarot. Right now we're in the middle of the individual readings where anyone in the chat or anyone who's watching live right now gets to shape the energy for our more in-depth readings. But if you're watching the replay, you can still apply these themes and messages to your situation as well, okay? So next up, who is in the queue? We have, I think it's Okashi Anzu, no? Yeah. Hi, Orange Sparkles. Such a beautiful name. I want some orange sparkles. I have purple sparkles, but I want orange sparkles too. I want all the sparkles. Oh my gosh, Okashi! Okashi's calling in. Okay, sorry. All right. Okay, so we have another caller. And by the way, for those of you who are watching and wondering why I'm losing my mind right now, we are starting this new feature. We're testing it out to see live callers calling in. So I'm excited. We have another person who's participating in the call, so we get to hear their voice. So hi, Okashi Anzu. Can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey, yes. Hi.
Oh, yes.
Hi. What's your question?
Hello. So this is actually my second time going to one of your live streams, so I'm pretty excited.
Oh, yay. Well, thank you. Welcome back. Thank you so much.
So my question was, March was a bit rough for me in the career-wise. Is there any advice or news that I should be aware of for this coming month?
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Okay, so for those of you who want to just have a general career message and figure out what's coming up for the next month ahead, let's see. So I'm using the Creative Entrepreneur Oracle first to get some themes. So what is the general energy over the upcoming month for career? All right, so we have release control, rise and shine, and remember your why. So with these are oracle cards. So anytime you have oracle cards, you don't need to be a psychic, you don't need to be a tarot reader, you don't need to be anything except just reading the cards. The messages are already there, but I tend to add an additional layer of intuition on top of that, right? So I'm not going to read the messages specifically, but I'll take into account the original meaning of the cards, and then I'll add an additional layer as well. All right, so we have release control. This one I am going to read actually because I like the message. So release control. Being in control provides a sense of predictability and security, but remember, not everything will go exactly as planned. Focus on what matters and let go of the rest. Positive outcomes can happen without micromanaging the universe. Woo! I feel like that's hitting home on a personal level, but I'll make it about y'all. And then we have rise and shine. So this card talks about dimming your light, but realizing that you're selling yourself short, and come out of the shadows and let yourself be seen. And then also remember your why. So not everyone will understand or accept your vision at first, but maybe they're not supposed to. The girls that get it, and the girls who don't, period. So I'm going to pull some cards in a second, but just off of these three themes, the month ahead for you in terms of career, you have two paths ahead of you, right? So you can make a choice. You can decide how you want the month to go. It's like a choose your own adventure thing. If you try to hold on too tightly to things exactly how you envisioned it, so very, very strict plans, I'm getting like a strict itinerary down to the minute, or like trying to cram everything in, and if something goes off slightly, now the whole thing is blowing up, and now you're like, freaking out, okay? You can go down that path, but if you do, you will be tested. So you will receive certain situations where suddenly you got to improvise, you got to think on the spot, things are not going perfectly as planned, and it will force you to release that control and learn how to go more with the flow. Or you can go down the path of maybe giving yourself more of a buffer, or even baking in spontaneity or unpredictability into your plans. And I'm thinking to myself, because I'm like, whoa, this message, I need to like watch the replay myself and listen to this message. But baking in spontaneity and unpredictability within your whole agenda and just being a little bit more flexible with that. That is the major theme of this month. So there's no right or wrong, right? If you're like, no, I gotta have the agenda, then just know that you're gonna be, this month might push you to accept, to release control. Okay. But the good news is that whatever you're doing, whichever path you take, whether you want to be micromanaging the universe or if you want to bake in or test out how to be a little bit more lax, right? You will be shining and thriving in whatever you do. So I love that for you, boo. So if you felt uncomfortable with being in the spotlight, taking up space, you are now coming out of your shell. There will be an opportunity or a platform or a situation where you will be able to show all of your talents and gifts and thrive and shine. And I love that for you. I love it when everyone shines. So you will have some sort of like big exposure or big opportunity for you this month. Okay. And then remember your why. Make sure that even with all the excitement of this new opportunity and also trying to, it seems like you might have a lot on your plate, whoever's watching me during this collective reading, this collective and semi-individual reading. It seems like you kind of have a lot on your plate. Okay, Okashi, Anzu, this also still applies to you because you shaped the conversation. So it seems like you will be juggling a lot. But just keep in mind that as you're baking in this spontaneity, so I guess I just said that. So that means you are choosing this path of like, okay, I don't think you're going down the first path. I think you're going down the second path of like, okay, I'm going to try and like bake in some like,
I usually am very
yeah.
strict on myself, so I'm like trying.
Are
I'm
you?
like, how do I? I'm like, I have to Google, like, how do you relax?
Stop. So I guess this reading must have shifted something because I definitely just confidently, like boldly said like, okay, you're going down this one, but Googling how to relax is hilarious actually. So you got to start somewhere, right? So I don't have the answers for you. I'm sorry. Let us know what you find in the Google search. Let us know in the chat. So as you're going down this path of like learning and testing out how to not be so strict on yourself, and thank you for sharing that with us, and how to bake in some like flexibility and like, okay, room for the unknown, right? Which sounds so scary, but you got this, boo. Make sure with everything, whether the highs, the lows, the wins, the successes that I see are coming, make sure you always remember your why. So that is really going to do two things. First, it's going to solidify that long-term success. So this won't be just like a 15 minutes of fame or like a flash in the flash in the pan type energy. But two, it's going to allow you to be more present and also for everything to feel authentic, if that makes sense. So sometimes we receive good news or success and it's like, yay, but we aren't present within it. So then you don't get the true juice, that value, that feeling of like, you are amazing. You know what I mean? Like celebrating yourself. And so when you remember your why, like this is why I'm doing it, or this is why I wanted to go down this path, or this is what I want to create, then it feels so much more hearty. Like it's the difference between like a home cooked meal versus like fast food. You know, you're eating that like home cooked Thanksgiving meal when you remember your why. I feel like I was able to give such an in-depth reading just from these cards alone. So I'm not going to pull the tarot cards, but it looks like that's the energy of this month ahead for you in terms of career. Okashi, any other thoughts on that? Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just gonna, reevaluate and think about what my why is.
Okay, and Google the how to relax.
Yeah, how to relax, It's hard out here when you're a woman, independent, and like trying to do your own thing.
Period. It is. It is. But I love this energy for you and for whoever's watching who's dealing with that. Like, how do I not be so type A? How can I be type A minus or something? But still, like, I still see you being successful and having an amazing month in terms of careers. So I love that for you. I love this energy for you. I love it. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you. Hi. Mulan says, yep, so true. Hi, Ravina here. Were you here at another show? I think I remember you. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. Bean says, finger snaps. Yes. Yay, Ravina. Welcome back. Okay, hi, Beanies. Okay, hi, Beanies is going to type it into the chat. Oh my goodness, there's so many love themes, you guys. Okay, so hi Beanie says, hi, I'm in a long distance relationship with my boyfriend. We've been together for about 4 months, cute, but have known each other for just over a year. This is also both of our first long distance relationship. I'm just wondering any advice on how we should handle this period of our life or any uncertainties we may face. Thank you so much. Okay, hi Beanies, great. Thank you so much for guiding that reading for us. So if you're watching live or you're watching the replay and you're in a long distance relationship, let's see how you should navigate this energy between the two of you, okay? All right. Any advice for those who are in a long distance relationship? Love that. Energy, 3 of Pentacles. The Strength card. Oh, cute. Cute. Okay. Conflict with, gotcha. Okay. So I have 2 different, I don't know, messages for you. So the first one is, I see as a whole, your long distance relationship is very strong. And I don't even mean that because we have the Strength card here. I mean that because we have the 3 of Pentacles here. So the 3 of Pentacles is a card that talks about collaboration, working together, building together, creating together. This is like a coworker energy. I'm not saying that you only have like a platonic type of energy between the 2 of you, but this energy is very healthy and comes in handy when you're in a relationship, especially when you have to rely on trust and honesty from such a long distance away, right? So that's a really great sign that you guys are really good together. You will have to be strong for each other. Now I have the Strength card here, in terms of when you're feeling like you miss each other, right? When you're feeling weak, and I don't mean that in terms of temptation, but I mean when it just sucks because you can't just drive up and like cuddle, you know? But I do see that the 4 of Wands here talks about happy, like harmony, and also togetherness. This is usually my wedding card. So the other message that I'm getting here with this row is eventually you will have to talk about what the plans are for like closing in on that distance in the gap, right? So I see you guys being strong, working together, as long as in the distance there's always conversations of like, oh yeah, when we're together, right? So it should feel like the relationship is heading towards you guys at some point coming together. Now you guys just started dating, you're 4 months in, you know, so there's no rush to that, but it should feel like it's progressing that way. Now let's get into the second tier of this message. So now I do have conflict showing up, and I will tell you when the possibility is that it could show up. So 5 of Wands is still not my card of like super duper conflict or like fighting dirty or like ugly type of fighting. This is my like bickering. You guys are frustrated. You guys might be like, you know, physically frustrated, and that's leading to something, you know, if you guys are active. And so it might, one or both of you might want to rush into some sort of decisions when it comes to a relationship. The moment that you guys start rushing or pushing forward or forcing something or anything like that, is the moment when conflict happens. Let's say someone's super busy at their job and they can't see you for like a month, but the other person's like, no, I want to see you today, tomorrow, I'm looking at flights. Like that would lead to some conflict. So I'm not saying it has to take forever and a day for you guys to get on the same page, but just watch out and try to identify the difference between you wanting to rush or push forward something because you just miss each other versus like what makes sense for the good of the relationship. Definitely speak up, definitely communicate. You're going to need that a lot since you're going to be in a long distance relationship, but also just make sure you know the difference, and that will save you a lot of miscommunication and conflict, okay? But overall, it looks really good for the long distance relationship. I do see you guys at the heart, at the nature and foundation of your relationship. You guys are usually on the same page. So yeah. Thank you so much for the question, Hi Beanies. Thank you. All right. All right, next up we have Miru 12. Hi. Hi. You're so welcome, Hi Beanies. Thank you so much for the question. I love all these love themes. It's very much like committed relationship. Normally I get like singles readings, but today it's been love, partnership. We got a lot of marriage and like baby energy here. So that's nice. Nice little switch up. I don't really have a preference, but it's just interesting. Yeah, Phil Milan says, a lot of love in the chat. Yes, a lot of love. You would think it was February. Okay. Mira Taraku says, hi, my question is, what's the future of this guy? Oh, there's the single energy. Okay. What's the future of this guy I'm talking to? We're long distance. Wait, what? Wait. We got another long distance question? We're long distance at this point. We're meeting in May after talking for a year. No, sorry if it's a bit cringy. It's not cringy. Remember what we said about being human? We're all dealing with all sorts of situations. Your situation is your situation. Or maybe I'm just anti-cringe. I don't know. But I don't think there's anything cringy about that. It's life. All right. So, oh, okay. Card wanted to come out. And shuffle yet. So take that. So we have Queen of Wands in reverse. Those of you who are in long distance, but you haven't met up with your person yet, what is the future of your relationship? Woo! Okay. Ooh. What about like the love between them or the romantic feelings between the two? Oh, you know what? How does that person feel about whoever's watching, and how does whoever's watching feel about that person? I'm going to put it on screen in a second, guys. Okay. Cool. All right, so I have Queen of Wands. Okay, cool. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse talks about not feeling confident, also self-esteem and insecurities here. So it is possible that your own doubts and fears are posing more anxiety than you could be posing more anxiety than you should be experiencing. I will say that when you guys first meet, it will come as a shock. One, how more secure you feel. Like maybe you had a ton of worries about like, oh my gosh, are they gonna like me? Are they gonna find me attractive? Like me, and instead of like, are they gonna be attractive? It's more of like, are they gonna find me attractive? Are we gonna have? You're gonna be surprised at. Oh no, Mira Taraku. Yes, he does tell me I'm way too insecure. Like in a good, like as in, like he not in like a put down energy, right? Like as in a like, oh, I hope you're not as anxious, because like he tries to reassure you. Is that what you mean? I hope it's not in like a negative energy. But I will say when you guys meet in person, oh, okay, good. Okay. I'm like, oh no, none of that. I'm so protective over my people. Okay. Whoever's watching, I'm like, no, none of that. Okay, good. I'm glad it's healthy. So he's really sweet. Okay, perfect. Okay. Just checking in. Okay. So I do see that you'll be surprised that when you meet each other, how well it goes. Because I have the Nine of Cups here. This has been coming out a lot. How well it goes. How there's much more of a stable, more serious energy than you thought. Not just this like whimsical thing. And so I love that. I think it will catch you off guard. And you're going to feel much more secure once you guys meet in person. And then as far as the energy, I pulled like a cute little mini spread that I do in my love readings. I pull the energy of your person, and then I pull the energy of you, and then I pull what's in between. So as far as the energy of your person right now, they don't really have doubts. Like they are like in line with their intuition with the High Priestess here and the Ace of Pentacles. They're like ready. They're like, okay, cool. Like we're doing this. We're moving forward. I really like this energy. It's very grounded. They're not like looking to marry you tomorrow. I don't see any like head over heels, like fantasy type energy. But I think that they're just like, okay, I'm excited to see how this goes. This seems like a solid thing that could lead to somewhere. That's the type of energy that they're in, and that's actually really beautiful and healthy. Miru Taraku says he's a Virgo, and that makes sense. I'm a Pisces. Oh, thanks for letting me know. So Miru Taraku, even though this is a semi-personal reading, this is Pisces energy too. So they are seeing you clearly. He is seeing you in your element, okay, with the High Priestess here. So he can see you probably even more clearer than you can see yourself, okay? And then Control Alt Quinn says, ooh, Virgo vibes for sure, yes. Okay, so then how you view that person, Miru Taraku, is you find this person very attractive. You also find them to be very romantic. And I think you had mentioned like he's really sweet. So you're all on with that, all aboard with that. So I see the attraction here is really, really high though. And then the energy between the two of you really quickly. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Yeah, very feisty, spicy energy. Like the attraction is like off the charts here. I think when you guys meet in person too, it's going to be a lot of chemistry here. And then lastly, I have the Ten of Swords, which means that this relationship is going to be, or this encounter is going to be very healing for you. Okay. So I do see you closing out insecurities and other energy from like past relationships that didn't work out. And I see you're learning how to reframe those mentalities and I guess like redefine how you perceive love and romance and relationships through even just this meeting. Like let's say you meet and it works out for 2 months or something, like it's still going to be very healing and really help boost your self-esteem. So I really like this energy for you. Thank you so much for guiding the discussion and the question. Thank you. All right, V365, you're typing in your question. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, V. Oh, you're so welcome, Miru Taraku. You're so welcome. May I get a reading with me and S? Okay, do you have a particular question, V, or you just want the reading between you and S? Like a near future vibe. Now, is this love? Is this friendship? Is this a boss? Let me know. Love. Okay. All right. So near future reading between you and your person in love. All right. You and the person on your mind. I'll just make it that broad. So whoever's watching now or also in the replay, here is the energy between you and the person on your mind when it comes to love. Oh, same energy. Okay. Attraction, wanting, wow. Wow. Okay. Well, Queen and King of Wands is a lovely couple. This is a power couple here. King of Pentacles. I see. What's going to happen in the future? Near future? The Moon. 9 of Cups. The Tower keeps wanting to come out. Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups. Okay. I have power couple energy here. The Queen and the King of Wands, though, they tend to argue a lot because there's just so much fire. So it's like a love-hate type of relationship. It could even symbolize like an on and off relationship, right? But it's very spicy, very sexual, all of that. I see that there is a strong desire to finally like root this into something. So with the King of Pentacles here, it's like, I need to ground this energy. We have all this passion, this fire, but we need to like ground this and make this sustainable, or I'm hearing make this something real. So I think in the near future, there's going to be either a surprising argument or a surprising deep conversation. This is making me think for the collective energy. This is making me think of like the what are we type of conversation, right? But I do see like a very serious conversation about what's happening. Do you love me? Why did I say like that? Do you love me? Sorry, guys. And just figuring out like what are you guys on the same page or not? And I do see the feminine energy leading this discussion. I have strong same gender type of energy from this reading. So it is possible that you both are operating out of your masculine energy, and that could lead to butting of heads. So both of you guys are trying to take the lead, figure things out, or have your way. And so that could also lead to butting of heads. But I see in the end, you will cut through the fog and the confusion. And where I see you ending up, because I can't really tell. Let's see. Is this, sorry for the sirens guy. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I can't really tell if it's you together ending up together or if it's separate, but this would say ending up together. At the very least, I see you prioritizing your own happiness and you being very happy with the outcome. But it does look like it's more in favor of you guys ending up together, actually. So pretty cool. That's your near future energy. All right. Thank you so much, V, for offering. Oh, you guys are different genders. Okay. So everyone has masculine and divine masculine and divine feminine energy within them. So sometimes we use like our more masculine energy in like career and work, or sometimes when we're wounded, like if you're a divine feminine by nature, but you constantly feel like you have to take the lead or you're being forced to take lead or something like that. That's you operating out of the divine masculine energy. But we have both and we need both. So it's not like a bad thing, but it's just that you're more out of your element. But every relationship has someone that usually gravitates towards divine masculine and someone that usually gravitates towards divine feminine, whether it's same gender or not. And so when two people are operating out of the same energy, like both are operating out of the divine masculine or both are operating out of the divine feminine, it can cause conflict. Divine masculine to divine masculines operating out of the energy will cause like a butting of heads, like two rams, right? You can't really drive a chariot when you have two horses trying to go in different directions, right? And then with divine feminine energy, if both of them are operating out of divine feminine, it's too passive. No one's taking the lead. It stalls. No one's doing anything. The relationship's not going anywhere. So I guess just like pay attention to that and try to look and see what's going on if you find yourself constantly hitting conflict, because that might be the cause of it. Okay. V says, I radiate so much masculine energy, Mars and Capricorn. Yeah. So maybe your partner, maybe that person that's on your mind maybe they are falling into feminine, or maybe you need a partner who operates more out of the feminine, or maybe you decide, no more. I don't want to operate out of divine masculine energy. That's a trauma response. And I want to be more divine feminine. So it's up to you. I think it's worth exploring like where you want to be. And again, I did see the outcome of you prioritizing your own personal happiness. So definitely pay attention to what in the long run is going to make you happy, and then see if this partner is the best fit for that, or if you need a different type of partner. Okay. Oh, you're so welcome. V says, great advice. Oh, thank you. All right, who do we have next? Thank you so much for the question, V. Hey, Ravenna. Nogichi says, I'm trying to be in my feminine energy, but I'm forced to be an independent baddie, period. Wait, but hold on. Don't get it twisted. A divine feminine energy is also a baddie, okay? That is queen baddie. So they're not two different things. And our divine masculine energy, that can be a baddie too, okay? So everyone can be a baddie. You be a baddie, you be a baddie. Hey, Ravenna, are you with us? Let us know if you have a question. Hey, Orange Sparkles. Ravina, let us know if you're still in the chat, babes. Not if you're like a ghost or something. Megan. Hey, Megabyte. Why did I read it that way? Megabyte. What is wrong with me? Megabyte Megan. Hi. That's such a cute name. I love that name. Hey. Ravenna, I don't know where you are. All right. Anyone else have a question? Who else is next in the queue? Ravenna, let me know. Ravenna, sorry, I can't pronounce it. If you're in the chat and you have a question, let me know and we'll just come back to you, okay? I had so many sirens today. Hopefully you guys can't hear it, or it's not that bad. Hey, Quinn. Okay, so double Virgo Capricorn moon here. Double Virgo Capricorn moon here. Can I get a reading about my career and if I'm going to have my big break? Awesome. Okay, so Quinn, I don't know if you were listening to the other reading earlier about like the month ahead. So definitely check out the replay for like the general career reading. But I think what I'm going to do is like shape your energy towards like anyone who's looking for their big break. Are they going to get that big break? Okay. So if you are watching live or you are tuning into the replay and your career surrounds like big break energy, like that would be make or break for your career, let's look into your big break. Is your big break coming? Awesome. Thank you so much for being flexible, Quinn. All right. You know what? I want to do a CEO deck. Is your big, sorry. I'm like choking on this one. Is your big break coming? Time is on your side. Interesting. Why did this card come out again? Remember your why. And then let's get some moonology. Oh, can you guys see my my cards or no? Okay, there we go. Time is on your side. Remember your why. And then let's get some moonology energy. We have, ooh, I love that. Prosperity lies ahead and luck is on your side. Amazing. Period. This is great. Eight of Swords is anxiety. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Got it. Noted. And last card, Queen of Cups. I wanted to see something different, but okay, we have Queen of Swords. Okay. So Let this serve as a reminder that time is on your side. If something is truly aligned with you, it will find its way to you and nothing will prevent it from happening. What's for you cannot be missed nor derailed. And then we already spoke about the remember your why at first in a different reading, right? So here's what I'm getting. I'm getting with prosperity lies ahead, luck is on your side, all of that. I'm getting yes. I'm getting yes to the big break, okay? What I will say is it's going to take a little bit longer. So I see you like bacon in the oven type of energy. So you're being prepared for the big break. So these things that you're encountering right now, or even like mini breaks that are leading to the big break, are preparing you for the big break. I have the Eight of Swords here, which talks about like anxiety. So I think the cards are reminding you that you got time, boo. You don't have to have it tomorrow. In fact, it's probably not going to come tomorrow, but that's a good thing because you are, with the remember your why card here, it's making me think of like, not even like a prepared skill wise, but more of like like character development wise, making sure that when you receive your big break, you know who you are first so that it doesn't change you or so that you're rooted in something. Does that make sense? So I don't see it as far as like, oh, you're being tested and oh, you gotta, I'm not getting that. I'm getting, if you're given the beautiful opportunity to experience life right now for you, so that when you get the big break, you're still already whole and it just layers in so beautifully with you. So it doesn't change who you are. In fact, who you are enhances the big break. Who you are could even lead to the big break because you are so rooted in authenticity, you know? Oh, Quinn says this is giving me chills. Yeah, I'm getting chills too. That's beautiful energy. And even with the Two of Pentacles here in reverse, it's like solidifying that. The Two of Pentacles upright talks about juggling and trying to decide which opportunity is which, but it's almost like, no. Remember your why. There's no indecision here. Stay on the same path. You're on the right path. In fact, the more indecision and worrying that you have, it slows down the process. So stay clear on what it is that you want, that you're envisioning, and stay rooted in the love and the wholeness of yourself. Now, finally, I want to get to these two cards over here. So we got prosperity lies ahead. I do think you're going to see like a mini sign, like a green flag or like keep going or some sort of thing, blessing that like is almost like your cheerleader. And the new moon in Taurus is literally this month. So this month, I forget I think it was like April 29th or something like that. Like, it's happening this month. You're gonna get like a little sign that's like, yeah, babes, like you got this, keep going. It's happening. So that's amazing. Prosperity lies ahead. And then luck is on your side, okay? So I'm so excited. New moon in Sagittarius is probably, it's probably December, I think it's December. So there might be like a lucky break in December. So that's amazing too. And also this luck is on your side card makes me think of like good luck. Like this path is like protected and divinely like blessed for you. Okay. So yes, thank you so much for asking that question. That applies to anyone who's looking for a big break or wondering if it's coming. That reading was for you. Thank you so much. That was lovely energy. I was nervous because I'm like, oh no, I don't want to crush any hearts, but that looks great. All right. Oh, Quinn. Wow, this motivates me so much. Oh, Quinn, I'm so happy for you. I'm so excited for you. Let us know. Let us know what your big break is, okay? All right, so next up we have Megabyte Megan. I think you asked like what the energy is for the next 4 months, right? In general. So what is, for those of you who are watching and also watching the replay, you're so welcome, Quinn. What does the energy look like for the next 4 months? Let's do this month by month. All right, so we got this month. Wait, hold on. I can do math. I'm smart. Okay. April, May, June, July. Okay. I'm so silly. There was a meme I saw the other day, and it was like, some of you guys have, or I bring with me a silly goose energy that you guys, you silly geese, just can't understand. And I related to that so much. Okay, so for April, it's all about work, babe. It's all about work. Like, you are building, you are growing, you're grinding and hustling. I'm getting that very like hustle culture type, like rise and grind, like very masculine energy here. You might even be going to the gym, but it's very like, it's very bro. Okay. Nothing wrong with you. Sorry. If you're a bro, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend you, but, and I don't mean if you're a guy, I mean if you're in that bro energy. I don't mean to offend you, but it's giving me very like, be a man, you know, type energy. Let's just say lots of testosterone, okay? So that's you in April. You're just building, hustling, making $1 out of 15 cents, you know what I mean? Strategizing, all that. Then when May hits, I see this, there might be like a big decision, or you're gonna have to choose between two things. Or even just wondering like, ooh, which direction do I need to go? Like a little bit of a blip when it comes to your sense of direction. Okay, it is a decision. You need to decide whether you might decide whether you're going to stick with the job, stick with the relationship, or stick within a certain like framework or rule. It could even be like, do I want to stick with my original plan, my strategy, or do I want to break the rules a little bit? So that big decision or decisive energy is coming to you in May. Then where are we at? June? Okay, June. Then June, it gets even more confusing because you have so many options of what to do. I see all the work that you did in May is now leading to an abundance of different opportunities and choices for you in June. And now you got too many things to choose from. You're like, oh my God, what do I do? Oh, but you will have clarity with the sun here, double dose of like summer energy. And I see you're going to make the right decision in terms of like which opportunities are the best for you to say yes to. So that looks really good. Like, you're going to know what to say yes to, but you have to get comfortable in June with saying no, because you cannot handle all these things. Okay. And then finally we have July, which is that collaborative energy of working together. So it's looking like the decisions and the projects and the moves and the people that you said yes to and you wanted to move forward and it felt like a heck yes, you know, then you're moving forward with that. Like, you're building on that, you're creating the plan, you're growing that, and you are also releasing, I guess you might be saying no to the people that you said, like, they're getting their, what is this? They're getting their rejection letters in July, okay? So in July, we regret to inform you, you're sending out those letters, okay? In July, figuratively, or maybe literally. I don't know if you're the big boss, okay? But yes, that is what the next 4 months look for you for the collective, okay? So that's awesome. But I do see that you will have balance and harmony throughout this whole process. So outside of like, May, where you're like, oh no, what do I do? Do I want to break the strategy or not? I see you being very grounded and balanced and like working things out and being able to carry all the things that you do want to commit to, though. So that's beautiful. Cool. Thank you. That was a cool question. Thank you so much for letting me read for you for the next 4 months. Yeah. All right, Orange Sparkle, you're our last individual, semi-individual reading for today. Yeah, Megabyte Megan, thank you so much. Glad you're hearing about balance. Yeah, it looked really good with that temperance energy. It was very much like balancing different things that you like to do, because the temperance talks about like balancing 2 cups, and cups are emotions. So that's like joy, you know? It's not like balancing because of money. Okay. All right, so Orange Sparkles, yay! I got purple sparkles on the desk, but we got orange sparkles in the chat. Okay, hashtag bars. All right, orange sparkles. What's your question? Let me drink some water while we're waiting. All right. All right, orange sparkles. If you stepped away, then I think we're going to come back to you. You were our last question, though, so we're going to go into rapid yes or no's. Hold on, let me just check in with myself first. Why do I feel like I can't pick up on it? I'm like feeling like there needs to be an additional message, and I can't figure out what it is. And I don't know. That's so weird. Money. Okay. For some reason, there's something missing with money. So I know no one asked this, but I'm gonna pull a mini collective reading on what does your financial picture look like this month, like specifically finances. Okay. Before I go into rapid fire. Okay. Sorry about that. I just felt like something was missing, and I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so what does, for whoever's watching live in the chat, oh, Hecate says, that's probably me, sorry. Oh, Hecate, well, I'm glad I can answer your question. No problem. Thank you. Pretty cool to let me know that my intuition's working, so. All right, so I guess Hecate, this one's for you. You snuck in there. Okay, so for whoever's watching live or watching the replay, let's look at your financial picture this month. So specifically finances, what do your finances look like? The 10 of Pentacles came out already, and this is good energy. It looks like money is good. This is a treasure chest, right? So money is flowing in. I see either you getting like checks from the work that you've already completed and an abundance of checks, or opportunities are coming in that in the future you're going to see like more of a delayed jackpot energy, jackpot Vegas. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. You might have like a lucky strike or something. So I don't know if all the money is going to come in this month, but whatever work you're doing is going to lead to this abundance of money that you may receive payment later or during this month. Okay, so it can go either way. And then strength and 8 of Swords. Because that makes me think of like stretching dollars. It's so interesting because I have wealth here. So you might have to stretch a little bit. You might have to stretch your bank account just a little bit to tie you over before you receive the income. Strength is Leo energy, so it's possible that the money, like this is delayed payment. So maybe the money comes around Leo season, which is July, August. But I see that there's some like anxiety here about stretching money. I don't think you're going to have to stretch yourself too thin. It's just like, don't go crazy trying to spend the paycheck that hasn't landed in your bank account yet. But it looks good for money. Like at least I see like the opportunities you're receiving looks really good for money. There might be like 1 or 2 parties or celebrations or like friend things that it might be smarter for you to like not participate. I'm not saying like if this is like a birthday, don't celebrate your birthday, but let's say you don't really have it like that yet, or your checks haven't been cashed and your friend is like, oh, I want to celebrate my birthday in France and rent out a mansion. Maybe you decline that, you know what I mean? Unless you want to know the mansion and have that experience, but you might be taking a look at your bank account to see like what makes sense and what doesn't. But otherwise, financially this month, it looks really, really good. I see you going after opportunities, getting opportunities for you. And let's see what the CEO deck has to say. Period. Like this confirms exactly what I was saying, right? So you first, everyone else after. I think you're going to be looking, you're not going to be cheap, but you're going to be looking and making decisions based off of like what financially makes sense. You're going to be very financially responsible this month. And it's also going to solidify that ka-ching bank account balance. You know what I mean? And then winning season makes me think, again, with this 10 of Pentacles, like you are actually in winning season, even though it might not feel like it this month. Like just know you are, because there might be some delayed payments, but like that bank account is looking really, really good. At least from what I can see here, it's looking really good. It's looking very padded. So I love that energy. Finances look good for you this month. Congratulations. Okay, winning season. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have Orange Sparkles calling in. Yay! We got a call. All right, Orange Sparkles, what's your question?
Hi.
Hi.
My question is regarding, I guess, like education-wise. I'm currently in nursing school, so I just maybe wanted to get a general reading about that.
Okay, great. So you're in school. Okay, so thank you so much for the question. Thank you for calling in. So for anyone who is watching live or watching the replay and you're in school and education, you're studying, what does that look like? What is the energy for you guys? So let me pull it. Oops. Okay, see, my cards were already like falling out, and I got a vision of like someone like dropping their books or something. I wonder what that was about. I see. 6 of Cups is okay. I do see that there is a frustration or like disappointment energy with the 5 of Cups, mainly because the original there might be a disconnect between like why you first entered the schooling or what you first chose to study, or the path you first, the discipline or something like that. It's like you first entered it and you were on board, and then now that you're in the thick of it, things are getting kind of murky. And with the 5 plus the Knight of Cups is making me think of 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups energy is like nostalgia. So this is making me think of that like remember your why type card, where it's like you might need to go back to the drawing board and just take a quick few seconds of like, what's the end goal? Like, what was my goal entering schooling? Have I gone off track a little bit based off of what other people told me to do or other people told me to study? And this doesn't mean like leaving nursing school or leaving your education, right? But it means like, let's say you're going on the path of like, I don't know, girl, or they, I'm sorry if I said your pronouns wrong, but let's say you're going down the path of being like a bedside nurse in a hospital, but your true goal was originally to be a physical therapy nurse. Sorry, my lack of education in this industry is showing.
No, you're good.
But just go back to the drawing board and be like, okay, which courses do I need in order to reach this particular goal? Okay. And I think don't be afraid to also go after the profession that you truly want. Like you might need to talk to a counselor or something like that, just to double check that your curriculum that you're studying is directly aligned with where you truly want to be in, which area, which discipline you really want to be in. Because I'm seeing that there might be a disconnect and you might be feeling a little disappointed because of that. And if, let's say, there's just a generic program that you need to, like you have prerequisites and everyone has to take these courses, fine. But then you might need to supplement that with, some sort of mentor, to make sure that you're still picking up the skills and the disciplines that you want for your specific field. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. But if you had like a specific thing, babe, like let me know. But that's what I was getting in terms of like there's a mild like disappointment here.
That actually resonates with me a lot, but
Yeah.
I don't know if the cards can say anything about advice with that.
Like outside of like meeting with the counselor or seeing like what track you need to be on for your courses.
Yeah.
What additional advice would you want?
I'm
Or
not
are you
too
looking
sure.
for?
Just like anything. Just like
any additional message?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so any additional message to just clarify and build on that energy? Ooh, know your worth. Be human. Okay. Know your worth. I'm just going to take this one because, oh, find your own lane. That's interesting. So, know your worth makes me think of like, this card talks about selling yourself short, but also settling for a particular path because you think you can't reach the path that you truly want. So definitely, like, this is giving me big, like, vision board, sit back and strategize, rethink things through energy. Make sure you're aligned and you're truly clear on what you want for yourself. Like, where do you want to be? And no vision is too big. So if you want to do XYZ, you can get there. All you have to do is make sure you have a strategy to get you there, right? And if it hasn't been built yet, that's another reason why you should meet with a counselor or find a mentor in order to mix and match and carve your own lane, because I have find your own lane here. There's only one you, so why are you looking to others to determine your path? Redirect your focus inward. This journey is tailor-made for you. So if you're in school, if you're studying, right, you might be taking courses that aren't even on your track or extracurriculars in order to like custom build your curriculum. I think that's the main theme. It's like, don't be afraid to like custom build your curriculum regardless of what they're saying are prerequisites or mandatory courses, right? Make sure that whatever you're studying, whatever outside stuff that you're doing is perfectly aligned with the path and the destination that you want to be at. Okay? Cool.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much. Sparkle away. All right. I don't know if I have 2 minutes, guys. I don't know if anyone, I feel like I answered everyone. If you do have a rapid fire, this would be your time to enter your question. But I think I was able to get to everyone. Oh, you're so welcome, Orange Sparkles. Thank you so much for calling in. That was, your voice is so sweet. So thank you. And I wish you the best of luck with your nursing school too. Did anyone have any yes or no questions, guys? Yes or no, rapid fire yes or no's? Make sure it's a yes or no question. But I think I got to everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. While I'm waiting to see if anyone does the rapid fire, I just want to say, oh, here we go. Yes or Beans, hey, yes or no? Are the rest of us going to find love for those who want it? Okay, so are we finding love? Yes or no? The non-fiancés. Are we finding love? Yes! Look at that! The lovers, how crazy is that? I freaking love tarot. All right, if that doesn't give you a clear answer, I don't know what does. Thank you, Beans. Okay, so is the investment I made a good one? Tiffness Fitness. Three of Swords. You might need to have, there's some additional strategy or clarity or more information with that one. I have a no, okay? Or a not yet, there needs more information there, okay? Bean says, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Honey Sweet says, will we have a peaceful home in our future? Did I spray for you? Will we have a peaceful home? Will we have a peaceful home? Yes. Yes, you will. There's something here about like lots of light in the home, sunshine in the home. But yes, you will have a peaceful home. Anyone else? Anyone else? Ah! Sorry. I'm being attacked. Sorry. Sorry. I'm so silly, you guys. I don't know how you put up with me. Milan, are we getting promotions this year? Yes, the Fool. Yes. Yes. It might be in a new, so I don't see it in like the current. You might have to like go to another job or go down another path or like open up a new avenue for you or something like that with the Fool card. I'm saying like, yes, like you're expanding, you know? You don't have to like leave your job. That's not what I'm saying, but like It's not like a clear vertical. It might be like a diagonal, but it's still good. Okay. Is my cat, hold on. Wait, are my friends secretly angry at me? Oh my gosh, I hope not. Okay, Hikate. Let's see. Are my friends secretly angry at me? Oh no. No, they're not angry at you, but there's a lot of disappointment here. They're sad. They're hurt. Someone's hurt, but not angry. You know, there's a difference. Is my cat going to wake me up early tomorrow again? Oh my God, I love this. Why are my cards all over the place? Okay. Justice. No. Not with justice here. It's like, no, you deserve rest, or they know they're wrong, or something like that. There's something here about like they're being blocked, or I don't know, maybe they're like they get locked out of the door or something. Okay. Nogichi says, I don't need the cards to know the answer is yes. About the cat? Well, it looks like no. It looks like they're getting blocked out or something. Or like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you need to close the door. Okay, any other questions? We're over time now, but I think that felt good. We'll end on the cat. Who doesn't want to end on cats? Okay. So I just want to say this show was so beautiful today. The energy was beautiful. Congratulations to everyone who's engaged. Yes, fiancés. Everyone who's in a relationship, everyone who's moving in, everyone who was going through a tough time, but they have the strength to be vulnerable and climb out of it. I'm so proud of you. Everyone who's making big moves in their careers, period, like winning season. I'm so excited for you. And I just want to thank everyone else who tested out this new thing with the calling in. It was so lovely to hear your voices, to put the voices to the usernames. So cool. And you'll get to be featured in our live replay. Yay. So thank you so much. Let us know what you thought of that. Did you like the voice interaction? Did you think it was cool? Were you like, do you want more information on how to do it next time? Let us know how you feel. I thought it was super cool. For me as a reader, it was nice to have more of that energetic connection with people who called in. So that was beautiful. And once again, to close us out, my name is Alicia of AskAlicia Tarot. It was so lovely to read for you on Refinery29's Tarot Thursdays. We're here once per month on the first Thursday of every month, so definitely come back again and join us live if you're watching the replay, or you can catch the replay on Refinery29's YouTube channel. All right. Honey Sweet says the voice interaction was so cool. Yeah, I thought it was cool too. Bean says, thank you, Alicia. This is great. I can't wait to hear for next month. Oh, you're so sweet, Beans. Mulan says, thank you for the great stream. Thank you, Mulan. Hi, Beanie says, thank you so much. Oh, you guys are wonderful. Orange Sparkles, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it was so cool to hear your sweet voice, and I wish you the best of luck with your nursing school. All right. Are we rating anyone, or are we closing out? All right. Oh, right. Okay, so one last thing, since we're not rating, I have time, a little bit of time. If you're in the desert during festival season, weekend 1 and weekend 2, during weekend 1, though, we are having 29 rooms. So 29 rooms was an activation that Refinery29 started years ago. It's this immersive experience. You get to go into each room and have like really cool activations and learn different things. And they usually have themes as well. And so that was put on a little bit of a hiatus, but it was like so cool. There was like a room with like hanging phones that had different stories from different women who experience situations. And then there's been other rooms with like clouds in the background and like definitely good photo ops. And it went a little bit on a hiatus, but now they're kicking it back off again, and I'm so excited for 2 reasons. One, it's going to be the road trip, so they're taking it to Palm Springs, April 12th and April 13th. If you want your chance to go, they're having a live contest on Instagram. So definitely go to Refinery29's Instagram to enter, to win, to get tickets. It is invite only, but you can still enter the contest. And I will be there. I'm going to be reading in one of the rooms, so I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'll be reading on both the 12th and the 13th during the 29 rooms. And also we're going to be doing a live stream on Sunday. So if you aren't going to Coachella, you aren't going to the festival, if you're not going to be in Palm Springs during that weekend, or if you didn't get a chance to get in, I will be doing a live stream as well to give you some of the Desert Vibes Festival Lunar Lounge energy. The theme is Lunar Lounge this year. So definitely tune in to make yourself feel like you're a part of it still, okay? Because no one gets left out. Nobody puts baby in a corner. So everyone is included. Everyone is invited, whether digitally or also in person. So definitely look out for that, okay? I'll be going live on Sunday morning on the Refinery29 stream for live tarot readings. If you have any questions that you want during that live stream, join the Refinery29 broadcast channel and put in your questions as well. Okay? Yay! All right. So definitely, I'm so sorry. Definitely join us next month. The stream is ending. I'm closing out. Meow. But definitely come next month, okay? And then I also post zodiac readings on my Instagram channel. So if you did want a message like to tie you over, you can go to instagram.com/askalicia.tarot and you'll get messages from me on there as well. Okay. All right. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. All right, everyone. There was a lot today, but it was really good energy. Thank you so much for tuning in as always, and I will see you next month. Okay. Bye.